All right. So I think I got it figured out now. Hey, and the laptop came up, I think. Perfect timing. All right. So I was, hey, I got Audacity on there. Cool. Didn't know that was on there. Hadn't used a laptop in a very long time. Um, I was wanting to get on here to talk about the tunnel I was at last weekend. And I am going to be figuring this thing up while I'm going to try to be multitasking, which is probably never good. So, and also I'm going to see if I can figure out how to bring it up on my screen here. There I am. I'm live. Okay, cool. So this bring it up on my. So this is going to be screen interesting. There I am. I'm live. Okay, cool. So this bring it up. All right. Now I try not to look at myself on the TV while I'm looking at y'all. Oh, and I got two people here. Cool. Oh, excuse me. Anyway, the tunnel that I was at last weekend is not the original Sensabaugh tunnel. Did a little research. And I'm going to bring up the little website here, and I will put the website in the link. But there is a mansion over there close to the Sensabaugh tunnel that is called the Rotherwood Mansion. Okay? Now, there is a story about that as soon as I can bring up Google or Chrome or something like that up on this laptop. It's an older laptop, y'all, and it's slow, about like I am. So, sorry about that. But anyway, the Rotherwood Mansion, as some of the guys have told me, and what I read on this particular website that I'm trying to bring up, and it's not wanting to bring up. Come on. Maybe that'll work this time. Anyway, it's supposedly haunted. Some guys at work was telling me about it. It's not that far from the Sensabaugh Tunnel. It's right there, like on a hilltop overlooking the river, right close to where the Sensabaugh Tunnel is. Excuse me. And I'm going to get there eventually too and check it out. It is privately owned from what I understand. So I'll have to ask permission if I can just go, looking around and all like that. But why not? I can ask. It don't hurt to ask. I mean, I don't do nothing but just film and, if Mama's with me, she takes pictures and all, use our little equipment and all that good stuff. But the reason that tunnel I was at was getting so much like activity on it is because down at the bottom of the article I was reading on the Rotherwood Mansion, which is in Kingsport, Tennessee, was a story about some slaves trying to escape from their slave owner, master, whatever, like that. That they were in the vicinity of that tunnel, but the tunnel was not there at the time. It was like a little pass in the valley to get to that road, and that road is Big Elm Road, and it runs right along that river there. And they were trying to get to like a little ferry boat. Now I'm paraphrasing because I don't have the story right here. I'm just kind of going from memory. But they were trying to get to that ferry boat to get across the river to escape. Well, the slave dude caught up to him, slave owner, caught up to him, and it might be starting to come up where I can put it in. But he got caught up to him, and best of my knowledge, what I remember, and as soon as it comes up here on the computer, I will definitely, read it word for word. Trying. Um, anyway, best. Here we go. We got something here. We got something here. Yes. Search. Set as default. Yes. There we go. Google. I've missed you. Very slow computer. Very slow computer. But it was a family, a mother, a father, and I know at least a baby. It might have been another child. Not exactly sure. Can't quite remember it all. But I know basically they all got killed, even the child. The very ruthless slave owner. And but they all got killed. He took and he smashed the baby into the rocks. Very cruel guy. But see, that would be why there was a bunch of activity there, you know, because of the, um, when spirits become spirits because of a, um, I guess, violent death. They're likely, boy, this is interesting, likely to stick around more because of that. So, okay, I think I might have it where I can type. Maybe. Could be. Could be. Come on. Anyway, so that would have been the reason. And if you look in the comments below on that particular video, you'll see where I did the copy and paste thing. One of the people that saw the video that I posted to several groups on Facebook. One of the nice people on there had taken and said they saw shadows and a face on the wall. So I'd asked them if they would let me know the timestamp on it. So they sent me 2 timestamps, or time that they saw the shadows, and 2 places they saw the face. So the first time they give me for the shadow, which is, like I said, is in the comments. I'm pretty sure I did see a shadow there. The second one, which I asked Mama to look, and I pointed them out to her, it looked like there were like 3, I don't know what you want to say, bigger shadows, like adult size shadows or whatever like that, and 1 small shadow behind it, or behind the 3, like all in a row along the wall there. So that's pretty interesting. The second thing, which was later on in the video, it was after I got out my UV light. And at those places where the person, I believe it was the lady, I can't remember her name, pretty sure it was a lady. So I apologize if you're watching. I can't remember your name. My mind's a blur a little bit. But anyway, and those 2 places where the I was told that the face was on the wall, there when I'm using that UV flashlight that Mama got me. Now, if you stop at them places and you look where the spot where the UV flashlight is, in the let's see, the right side where you're looking at it, right, where the light's kind of fading off, you'll see like a face there. Both times too, it's like the same area. So now I don't know if that's something that was actually on the wall or whatever, but you can make out a face there. You be the judge on that. I mean, that's what I saw, looking at that with that timestamp and all like that the person gave me. That's what I saw. So, um, that's for y'all to decide. I only let you know what is and what ain't, or you know, I'll let you know what I think I saw, but y'all are the ones, the ultimate ones, to decide whether y'all think it is or not. I just show it to you, and y'all get to decide whatever. So I will be going back to that tunnel at night, and I apologize for not going out anywhere this weekend. My buddy Jared, which he might be watching, I don't know. I know he subscribes to it, uh, and I've never done this live thing, so I'm going to try hitting a button here and seeing what it does. Oh, okay. Yeah, Symphony. Sorry, my voice is messed up too. Cynthia. There we go. Hi, hello, Cynthia. Um, let's see. All chats are visited. There we go. Let's see that. There we go. All right. Hey, I got 6 people on here. Awesome. Yes, you were the first. You were the first live. Cool. Awesome. Thank you very much. Um, but my boy Jared, he's a co-worker of mine, very good friend. His grandfather passed away this past Monday, and he was out of work um, out all week, and it was very rough on him. But I was seeing if he wanted to go out with me Saturday evening, and he was going over to his grandmother's. So I don't push it. He's a real good fella, and he's actually one to give me the idea to go live. Actually, he told me to do a podcast, but I thought about doing a live. Oh, thank you, hey, Samantha. That is my daughter-in-law. So Samantha, hey, y'all, everybody. um, yeah, but he had a rough time with it, but he's getting a little better. You know, luckily I can make him laugh, and that kind of brought his spirits up a little bit. Because I mean, just looking at me, and make you laugh. So, but oh, and if y'all hadn't seen it before, yes, Papa Explorer hat, and I know it's backwards on here, so had to excuse that. I do not know how to flip the image. So anyway, got Papa Explorer hat, and I'm wearing my Papa Explorer Let's Hit It and Get It shirt. Mama figured out the design. Well, I told her what I wanted. She figured out how to make it. And then she sent it off, and hey, Mama's awesome at that stuff. But got cup, bumper sticker, getting it out there. But anyway, I ramble. If y'all didn't figure that out already from watching videos, I ramble. So, hi, Daniel. That's my grandson. Daniel is my grandson. He said, hello, Papa. So, hi. Hi. But, where was I at? I was, back. So hopefully this weekend we'll get back to that tunnel. Now, in the story, or in the article, let me see if I can bring it up now. I think I'm typing. Yes. Rotherwood Mansion. There it is. Rotherwood Mansion story. That might have it. All right. But it is called in the story in the article is called the Minor Tunnel. Minor being spelled Minor, like the little tunnel or whatever. So it's it's at the very end of the article. Um, Still trying to get it. Hmm. Okay. Hey, mama. Miss you, babe. We're glad when you get home tomorrow, you and Cadence. Mama went out of town to go get our granddaughter. And she left out Friday, and we'll be back tomorrow. They they went down to visit my mom-in-law and to pick up some things there, and they'll be back tomorrow. She wants you to call her. Cadence wants me to call her. Is that what you mean, hon? You mean Cadence? Babe? I'm getting messages on here from her. Oh, I don't know how to keep the messages up on here at all top. Some messages, all messages are visible. That's what I'm trying to keep. They don't stay up long. I guess they're not supposed to. I don't know. I'll figure this stuff out later. But all right, let's try this again. But hopefully next weekend. All right, sorry about that. It stopped for a minute for some odd reason. I do not know why. But I'm back. All right, let's see. I think I've got the article up now. Only took 17 minutes. Oh, let's see. All right, let's see if I can. This thing's taking forever. Let's see if I can clear that out there. All right. Began to change. Okay. Now it's actually moved. Sorry, my hand goes. Wow, 8 people watching now. Cool. All right. Oh yeah, I'm getting down there to the bottom of it now. Let's see. But it's got, the story is pretty cool. Let's see, reservations. This story, like I said, is at the bottom of, oh, there it is. All right. Now I get to actually read you the article. And it actually has a picture of the little tunnel went in there. Okay, here we go. Now, like I said, this is at the bottom of this article. And I can tell, I'll tell you what I looked up. It's Rotherwood. It's got the semicolon thing or colon, whatever it is, and it says House of Hell. So excuse me on that. But it's the Haunted Spots Library.wordpress.com. And it's Rotherwood, so I guess you look it up like that. All right, so I'll tell you this thing now. All right, this is coming from that website. So there is one last anecdote that I was told by Dr. Acuff years ago when we invested in another local haunted place called Sensabaugh Tunnel. mentioned on this blog. We were standing outside of a river culvert tunnel, often called the Minor Tunnel by local enthusiasts. Sensabaugh Tunnel itself is not haunted and has no connection to Rotherwood, but the Minor Tunnel, or rather the land it was built on, does and has the connection. This one is drawn in blood. Back when Rotherwood was still a working plantation, there was a movement locally to help escaped slaves get to Canada as part of the Underground Railroad. Escaped slaves would move under the cover of night excuse me, and make their way down what is now Big Elm Road, right next to the Holston River. They would hide in the natural enclosed valley that is where the Minor Tunnel would later be built and wait on a ferryman to come and take them across the river so they could continue their journey to freedom. All right. Let me get down past the picture so I can finish the story. Oops, one click too many. There we go. All right. One evening, a slave and his wife and 3 children, okay, so they had 3 children, had escaped a local plantation and had nearly made it to the hiding spot when the slave owner who had discovered them missing finally cornered them on horseback. Despite pleading for their lives, the slave owner brutally murdered them all, shooting the husband and wife plus their 2 other children. The youngest child was a baby and it lay screaming, covered in the blood of its mother's arms, the bullet having missed it barely. The slave owner coldly picked up the child and slung it over and over onto the rocks lining the valley, smashing its brains out and tossing the body aside. Many in Kingsport know the story, or at least the rumors. They know that something bad happened there, but Dr. Acuff told me the full story with the understanding that I never reveal the slave owner's name because his family still lives in the area and are deeply embarrassed about what their ancestor did. I know this man's identity, and I feel justice was eventually served, but this connection, it is a very interesting story, was eventually served, but his connection to Rotherwood would never be undone, nor will his deeds. Let's see. And there you have it about that tunnel. So that's why that tunnel probably had my K2 meter all going off all crazy the whole time I was in there. And like I said, I'm going to try and get back there this weekend coming up. Hopefully my buddy Jared will be able to go with me. And because really don't want to go there by myself. Sorry, I keep glancing up at the TV. So, whoops. But, so like I said, hopefully this weekend I'll get back out there to that tunnel in the evening time with my buddy Jared, and we'll check that thing out. So, and also, hopefully soon, one weekend, get out there and check out the tunnels underneath Johnson City and check out that location that I believe is the location of that Swingle Hospital where it used to be at. And also, there's going to be a video of me to find the actual Sensabaugh Tunnel. The guys at work said, she said, talk to her. I will talk to her. Cadence, this is Papa. You see Papa? Hey, baby. You see a Papa? Hi. My granddaughter wants me to talk to her, so I'm talking to her a little bit. Hi. Papa, see you tomorrow. But also, there'll be a video of me searching for the original Sensabaugh Tunnel, which my coworkers say is actually above the first tunnel I went to, above the one that we actually drove through that me and Mama were at, and I drove through at night and walked through at night, he said it is actually above that tunnel. So I'll be hunting that one. It's up there on the train tracks, or right around the train tracks up there. So I'll be heading up there. Y'all get to hear me huffing puffing climbing up there. So, but anyway, that's going to conclude this live video. I hope y'all enjoyed it. I did. I'm glad the computer finally got it up where I could read y'all the story about that tunnel. And eventually we'll go see if we can maybe check out that Rotherwood Mansion. May I talk to the folks while I'm out there looking for the tunnel. And well, I'm looking for the original Sensabaugh tunnel, the one above the other one. I know that's 3 tunnels out there, man. But I'll try to get out there and see if the owners wouldn't mind if I just checked it out a little bit or something. That'd probably be a pretty good video. Some people say that something about there's a rocking chair there that they tried to get rid of and it mysteriously returned or something. I don't know. But anyway, y'all have a good evening. Thank you for watching. And I'll catch y'all later. Y'all have a good night. And I'm going to call you in just a little bit, Cadence. Papa loves you. All right. Bye, y'all.